What's up? Mom, Marianne, Sammy. So I got, this is my background. Painted it white. I'm going to do the edges black. I did do a little bit of work off camera. The only reason I didn't go live to do it on camera was because I kind of did it in spurts. I didn't do it like I'd come in, do a little bit, go mess around, come do a little bit. But here's the arrowhead I got cut out, which this will be black. This will be all black on top of the white background. And then this will be red. And then we'll glue it all together and we'll have our sign. So it's basically all we've got to do is just get everything painted and we'll be ready to put it together. So that's what I'm doing. Just painting. So you guys might want to hang out. Love me when I'm gone. Hopefully y'all can't hear the radio. I got it turned down quite a bit. I think this mic kind of helps keep the sound of it getting toward into the live. And y'all can't hear me breathing, can you? This mic is very sensitive, and I've noticed on other lives, like you can hear me breathing. If you can, just let me know, and I'll move it a little further away. So guys, I really got to be concentrating. Oh, okay. Yeah. My bad. Really not going to be able to see a whole lot of where I'm painting because I'm getting these edges. I'm going to try to get this finished today so we can start on a new one. Yeah, rounded those edges, and I'm trying to get the rounded part, like the trim, black trim around the rounded edges, where you can slightly see the black on the front. Give me 1 minute, guys. I need to go make me a drink real quick. I'll be right back, okay? Ah, crap. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry, guys. Joy, what's going on, Arlene? Rainy Ridge, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Oh no, hey, my wife is still working there. Why is this? Okay. There you go. Finish filling my drink up. Like I said, I want to get the sign finished today so we can get going on another one. I think my next one, we're going to do, hold on, I'll show you. We're going to do this next. Oklahoma, Kentucky sign. Called the Okie Tucky. I don't know. I gotta think of some cool saying to put on it, but that's what we're gonna. That's the sign we're gonna do next. And I drew up this one for another sign. We'll make eventually. Got some ideas going. All right, let's get this painted. Yeah, I finished cutting the KC out off camera. But like I was saying, the reason I do it live is because I was kind of doing it. I didn't just sit down and do it all at once. Like I come work on it a little bit and then go mess with the car. We're trying to get that Buick going. I found one of my mechanic code readers, but I've got a couple of them. The one that I found, for some reason, is not compatible with, hey, James and Barb, not compatible with that Buick, so it won't read the codes. That's what Sam's trying to research now and figure out why. But it did read the codes on the Lexus. And it says that I got a bad ignition coil. Or a failing ignition coil. So that's cool. I know what needs to be done on that. Now I just got to get the ignition coil. Only thing is on that Lexus, when I was researching changing the ignition coil, it's way harder than that Buick. So on the Buick, the ignition coil is like right there. As soon as you pop the hood on the front of the engine, there's an ignition coil. On the Lexus, I have to tear all the wiper blade motors, all the back part of the dash, and pull it out outside of the glass right there on the front. Pull all that out, and then I got to pull the throttle body off and all kinds of different stuff to get to it. But I mean, it's going to be, I'll be able to do it. But I won't have time to do it now before we got to get Sam back to Indiana because she's got to be in office next week. So we're actually trying to see if maybe one of her family will meet us halfway tomorrow. But if not, I have faith the Lexus will make it. And then once I get back, we'll probably go try to get one of those ignition coils, and I'll work on the Lexus and get that changed. Like the Lexus is not like at a point, like it's not dying, right? Like it's just acting a little funny. It's still doing good. I mean, we've gone to town many times, and when going to town like yesterday, it was like almost a 2-hour drive, and it doesn't fine the whole way. It's only whenever I'm sitting at an idle, like at a stoplight, that it kind of stutters. if you will. All right, we're almost there. Black outline. I was watching some videos earlier, and apparently, in Western Kentucky last week got hit hard with some pretty bad tornadoes. Thought that was pretty wild. I was telling Sam about it. It's like, man, we might need to think about getting a shelter put out here. But I think Sam's right. Like where we're at, kind of down in between these mountains, we're not really in a big tornado risk. Even if one came through, it would probably bounce right over us since we're kind of in a holler. You know what I mean? It would be hard for it to actually touch ground where we're at. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but the chances are pretty slim. Okay, now I just need to kind of go around the edge a little bit on this top. Like I said, I rounded out these corners on the sides. I want to kind of get those rounded out parts like I did right there. You can see get that like that all the way around. Yeah, it's a ridge down in the low part of the mountains. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. Did not mean burp in your ear. That's what's cool about this acrylic paint too. It dries really, really fast, so you don't have to sit and wait for nothing to dry out to go to the next step. Okay, the map sensor. I'll check that once we get done with this live. So ready to have a new car or something? What's going on, Josh? Neil? How's everybody doing? Yeah, man. Almost there, guys, with the black. Come on. All right. Got that. Got the black edges. Set that up there and let it dry. Like I said, it don't take long for it to dry. Put this in our we'll use that on our, we're gonna black outline just about every piece. All right, so, well, crap, I guess I'm doing that black. We'll go ahead and do the KC red. The red KC. And then we'll do the inside black, just like we did that. So, now we've got to find some red acrylics. Surely I've got red in here. Okay. Crimson. Maybe we can find a bright red. These are actually my sister's acrylics, man. I can't find all of mine. I need to find mine. Red right there. Yeah. Yeah, I love it out here, man. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. The wife wants to go back to Oklahoma. And we may actually end up back in Oklahoma one day. But I told her, I said, if whenever we go back to Oklahoma, the only way we're going back to Oklahoma is if we've got at least a couple acres somewhere. I'm not moving back into a neighborhood. But I love it out here, man. Okay, let's see what it almost looks pink, but it'll probably turn more red once it dries, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's pretty red. Y'all ought to come out and see us sometime, Josh, man. That'd be awesome, dude. It's been cool seeing you in here every once in a while. That is the Josh I'm thinking, right? Big Grish Dog. Sammy's talking smack on me. All right, what else? Is there English to be read? I don't think so. I'm going to do the black outline on that. Let that dry a minute. Back to the country. It's nice, man. This is literally what, it's just me, man. I like to be away from the world, have our own little spot, right? Just be you and the fam. Have a good one, buddy. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Appreciate you, Josh. Since we're busting a black out, this will be black too. I'm wondering though. No, I'm going to do it all black. I was thinking about doing black and then doing white on the sides, but we'll just do this solid black over that. Yep. That should look good. And then somehow I need to put a little yellow in there somewhere, somehow. I'll figure that out. Yeah, we'll fit some yellow in there somehow, somewhere, somehow, some way. It dries fairly quickly. This red seems to dry a little slower than that black, but different brand. Hold on, you're back. Let that dry for a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm gonna get my hoodie off. Starting to warm up, thank goodness. All right. All right, we're good. Let's get this black outline done. And then paint that black. I'm trying to think where I can put some yellow though. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Maybe the inside of the arrowhead. Like we'll do all this black, this, and then do yellow on the inseam of that. That would probably look pretty cool. I don't know. We'll mess with it. This phone keeps disconnecting from the internet. Hopefully my phone's not doing that. Mm. Mm. Hopefully my Wi-Fi ain't working that way on the phone with my live. It's not buffering or anything. Is the quality of the video fairly clear? My other phone over here is not getting good connection. It keeps buffering. Never, it's the first time it's ever done that. Getting on my nerves, you know that. The wind is blowing pretty good, so that may have something to do with it. I'm gonna reset it. This phone. I tried to round off the edges on this, but there were some spots I just couldn't get to round it off. So hope it don't look funky with some spots not. I remember Josh said that he hung out with us on 4th of July last year. I can't try to remember where it was on 4th of July last year. I think I was with my sister. Sam was already in Indiana. That's when I was working at Mannheim. We went down to the county fair to watch the fireworks. They must have hung out with us in that live. This year's 4th of July should be really good. Come on, guys. Love the 4th of July. And then 2026 is supposed to be the best 4th of July ever. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tight little spot. Okay, now I'm gonna get more of a detail brush because I'm gonna have to get the hay through there. Let's see. Okay. First, I'm going to take pencil. Okay, let's see how well I can get these edges on here without goofing it up. It ought to be fun. And some of the edges are rounded makes it easier, but the parts I couldn't get to that are flat, it's gonna make it a little harder. But it's okay. We'll get her done. Come on. Here we go. This is going to be the tricky part. You don't look too bad. Such a beautiful day. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Like this right here, this is just going to be something I hang in my shop, but almost like a display type. Because I do want to start doing this. So like, if people want to buy anything, like any kind of style you want, custom made, just send me the idea and we'll make it and we'll get it sent to you. I'm obviously running through it pretty quick. I could take my time and make those lines more crisp. But I want to finish this today. And then you can always go back and touch it up. Ah. Boom. Turned out pretty cool. Almost time to put it all together. Just get the arrowhead. This should be fairly easy though, because I ain't gonna have to have no detailed like outline like it did on that one. So I think I am gonna do this inside yellow, and then I'll paint the outside black. Use this. Yeah, beautiful yellow. We won't have to use a whole lot of it. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry guys, didn't realize my mic was dead. Can you hear me now? 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 Yeah, the battery died on my other mic. I'm gonna have to charge them again. I knew it would eventually die. I didn't know if it'd make it all the way through this. Yeah, she sent me a message on Messenger. The only reason I knew. I wouldn't have even known. Hello, everybody. I have been talking. Almost done with this. We can start gluing it together, and it'll be pretty much complete, other than going in and putting the pegs in to make it solid. I don't know if y'all heard me, if it died before I talked about that, but I'm just going to super glue it for now. And then later I'll go drill holes in it. And what I'll do is I'll get I got copper wire. It's like 1/4-inch copper wire. And I'll drill a hole, put glue inside that hole, and then take those copper wires and make little pegs and put through each piece. And it'll make it solid so it will never fall apart. That's how I did Pooch and Tish's and Jan's sign. So it's solid. Just once I get this done, then we got to go check a couple sensors Troy and Neil were talking about on that Buick and see if we can. That'd be so awesome, man. If we could get that stupid thing to run, it'd be such a blessing for us. And she'd have a vehicle she could just drive. Right, guys. Let that dry up a little bit. I love how fast that acrylic paint dries up. Here, sweep everything up. We gotta find the perfect centers. Look at that, guys. That cool or freaking what? I use the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back and we'll do this. Whoa. All right, guys. Now I gotta get the hot glue gun heated up. All right, what do I do with the hot glue gun? Find it real quick. Here. Just brought it in here the other day. There's the glue sticks. That is. Okay, so let that heat up. Hopefully it works. Another time. Hello, hello, hello. About to start gluing it. Finally, that time. Oh, weird. This is a good. I have not used a hot glue gun in ages. Yep, she's getting warm. Interesting. Is that considered like a biochemical? Surely not. Yeah, we made a couple trips through Texas. I worked for a furniture store and we went to Dallas, I think it was. And it was pretty crazy, the highways up there. Is that stuff that tar and stuff you're talking about, is that considered bio? I mean, not bio, but like chemical? You have to have placards for it? Hazmat, yeah. I did 40 hours of hazmat training back when I worked at Permafix. Uh-huh. Let it heat up a little more. It's pushing though. I'll make sure I get it in the right spot. Let's see. Damn. All right. Can get enough on here for it. Yeah, like I said, later on, like I'll go back and drill peg holes, put pegs in it, and glue those pegs down in it, and it'll never come apart. This is really just temporary. Obviously, but it's staying on there. At least to be able to tell what's going on. There's got so much area I got to hit. Maybe I should just do. Let's see. Let's try it this way. No. There's going to be spots. That was messy, huh? All right, guys. Turned out pretty darn cool, huh? Pretty darn cool, man. You what? Sammy's comment got chopped? Whoa, man, I thought Zeus was standing behind me. That's crazy. Okay, guys. I gotta go work on the car. See if we can figure one of these sensors out. Hopefully, it'd be awesome. Look how cool that turned out, guys. I'm just gonna have to peg it later. Oh. Thank you, Arlene. I thought about it, Uncle Ed. I've already been on here for 2.5 hours. Oh. I have to have pegs. The garden in the creek. Okay, I'll show you. If we'll see. Oh yeah, I got this extender. I've not checked to see how far back it'll let me go that on the opposite side of the house. Let's go look, guys. Let's go take a peek. Hey! All right, guys, let's see. We've not planted nothing yet because we've got to get a fence put up. I got to get a fence put up to protect it. There's the garden. But it's tilled up and she's ready to go. I've got it tilled down probably a good 16 inches probably. I mean, it's deep. And it's nice and soft and ready to go. I got my fence post up. Y'all remember that video? I just got to we got to get some fence to wrap around it. Because if we plant anything, it's going to be pointless because the animals are just going to eat it up. So, take a trip down. Here, I'm going to turn the camera around. There's the La Hacienda. Fishing time. I'm ready to take the kayak out, guys. We still got to finish the patio, but I still have not figured out my computer. This computer, I guess. I don't know. I want to get an actual. There's the patio. All we got to do is this little bit of area right here and seal it in. But I sealed all this in with just dirt, and it's pretty solid. It turned out being pretty solid. Need to burn all the leaves off. Probably be a good time to burn, actually, because everything's so wet right now. But at the same time, dry enough. Not in other parts of the country, though. So dry. I seen a video earlier of someone in Texas and people were cutting their lawn and something sparked and their lawn literally went up in flames like that fast. I mean, it was so dry. Is it doing good? I don't know how good it's gonna do, guys, getting this far away. Here's my bridge. See, it came up a little bit on this side from that last flood we had. It tilted it up. But if you remember the last flood before that, it was way up there. Hopefully it'll let me go back here. Y'all let me know what's going on. If it's glitching out or anything. Still showing Wi-Fi. Love it out here, man. Absolutely love this. It's getting to that time too, getting warm, where we can go down and start playing in the creek. Okay, I'm gonna come back the other way. I figured that it would probably start pixelating up. But hey, it made it back here. That's a good sign. But my extender is also extended towards the front, towards the garage. I bet if I plugged it in on the back and extended that extender out this way, I could probably even get an extension cord and put my extender like in this back building. And then it would probably do good lives all the way out in the creek. That would be awesome, huh? Then we could actually do some creek lives. I'm kind of digging doing these lives all the time. Much easier than editing. But no, I want to get my videos going again. I just got to get my stupid computer figured out. Get my stupid computer figured out so we can get my videos going again. It's driving me crazy. It'll do good for 3 or 4 months, and then it just pooters out, and it won't import nothing. See, I've got a little bit of metal for the roof of the chicken house. Oh, hey, look at that heater. I never even noticed that. That's like an old school kerosene heater. Hey, that'll be good for the garage when it gets cold again. Cool, man. I was just telling Sam a couple days ago that I want to get one of those big blower kerosene blow heaters for the shop where it's just like that way. I'm telling you, ever since I've gotten that garage organized, I've literally been out in that garage every day, all day. Oh, Jesus Christ, good burn here. Scared the crap out of me, dude. Holy heck, Rose, dude. That freaked me out. Come on out, Birdie. What? You guys about seen me pee my pants. I was not expecting that. Obviously, he's not going to hurt me, but that was not expected at all. Sorry for using the Lord's name that way, but that really spooked me out. Well, yeah, but I forgot about it. And you didn't remind me whenever I was telling you I wanted a heater. So, you forgot too. There's a little TB. TB! Back. Nope. Get back. Back. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hi, everybody. It's the new edition, Mr. PB. And look, obviously you can tell he's getting comfortable finally. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. It scared me. The thing like dove down at my head. And it almost, my initial thought was a bat. Freaked me out, guys. All right, what else we got going on? Shush it. And then obviously you guys know about this building. This is the one that we started on the other day. But come on. That's another thing. I want to get my system hooked up in the garage. Then we'll really be partying. These were my Papaw's church speakers. And then right here's the big mixing board. It's got all the knobs and twisties on it. Yeah. And then the other thing that stinks is I love that building right there. It's got electric running to it, but it is swarmed with wasps. You can see them right now. Like they are all over that place. And yeah, I don't want to do all that. Got to take care of the wasp situation over there. But I'd like for that to really be our studio right here. Because it's really neat. It's really neat setup in there. Got lights, electric, everything's good to go in that building. Then here's the chicken pen. I think I've showed y'all, but this is as far as I've gotten at the front and back wall. And I'm actually going to extend the back. It's going to extend out 3 more feet. So it'll be like 12 or 13 feet front to back. Then I got to get the 2x4s to do the wood or the side walls, and then put the roof on it and wrap it in chicken wire and build the hen houses from the legs. What you doing, Hugger Bubble? What you doing, Hugger Bubble? What you doing? What you doing, Hugger Bubble? What you doing, Huggers? You want me to play? Well, give it to me if you want me to throw it. Okay, fine then. If you don't want to give it to me, I ain't gonna throw it. He's good at playing fetch. He just don't want to give it back to you. Like he wants you to fight for it. Then we have the El Garagio. Like I showed y'all, there's all my yard work and stuff right there. There's my coffee table that I'll be working on. Still got to get stuff finished at. I still got to put up all my stuff. I got my saws and stuff out from, I was working on the trash bin. Here's a trash bin I built. I'm going to paint it. Then we're getting rid of these. There's the old John Deere, my fave. This is all, of course, my woodworking area. This is all my mechanic stuff here. That's me and Sammy. Like in the first 6 months we were together right there, we probably only been together for 3 months there, 3 or 4 months. I was 28. Sammy was 21. Long time ago. Ages. And then there's Miss Miracle. That's right before me and Sammy got together. Miracle was probably 4 or 5 years old in that picture. There she is. She's like 8 or 9 right there, I think. Maybe a little younger. But yeah, I was just goofing off right here. But on my trash can, I'm going to put, that's what I was trying to figure out, was what kind of lettering I wanted to use on my trash bin out there, because I'm going to paint trash on the front of it. So I'm going to use that lettering on, of course, not all the other stuff, but I'm going to paint trash, and then I'm going to put the little cartoon trash guy. I'm going to paint that on the trash bin on the front of it. I think that would be really cool. And anyway. Of course, got my chief flags. There's Miracle's senior picture. That's when she was football manager, her senior year. And she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. And she's doing so well, guys. She's doing so well. Killing it in college. Making good grades, staying hooked up, staying in there, getting her done. She's almost through her first year. 3 more to go, and she'll be out of there on to a way better life than I started at. You know what I mean? And I'm so, so proud of her. Oh, yeah, the pictures back there. Yeah. I love that. Her senior picture from the football, that's my favorite. That is my favorite picture of her. I love that picture. She took such a good picture of that one. And yeah, that's it, man. That's all right. This is it. The Appalachian Kingdom. Let's see if it'll let me actually go out to the garden. Let me know if it starts getting glitchy. We'll walk out here. This is how you get to our garden. See, I've got it all lined out. That's going to be a fence line. And then from here, So there will be the fence. And then, of course, blocking in the end. And what I want to do eventually is I want this to be a full greenhouse. I want to close all of this in, but have clear walls and roof all the way around it so that we can grow, you know, more through the year. This live is going until when? Don't know. I'm just kind of going. I'm just kind of rolling. Joe, I don't have a really set. I started it doing my woodwork. We finished my sign and everybody wanted to have a little tour of our place. So that's what we're doing here. Just kind of hanging out. See what I found. Of course, we got the tomato bins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tomato bins, 6 tomato bins. Got a little bit of fencing right here, but that's not going to be near enough what I need. And I'm going to need better fence than that, I think. I don't know. I guess that style might work. There ain't really going to be a lot of critters be able to get through there. But I kind of want just, like I said, I want to make it a greenhouse. So I want to do solid greenhouse clear walls all the way around it. But that's going to be later on down the road because that's going to cost a little more than just doing regular fence. But for now, I'd like to just get some chain link. Obviously, these are the trees that I cut down for fence posts, but my chainsaw broke down. I need like a few more fence posts. But I need to get me a chainsaw. We just still got stuff. Like I said, y'all know, we've been kind of in a pinch since we've been here. Honestly, since we've been here, it's kind of just been on and off. This is the longest we've actually been able to be home in the whole 6 months we've been here. And yeah, so we're basically just getting started. Even though we moved here 6 months ago, we're basically just getting started because life has just been crazy for the past few months. But it's finally slowing down. Get Sammy home to do her week in the office, and eventually Sammy will be full-time home. So this is just almost like she had to go through her 90 days in order to get temporary go home time, which is 3 weeks out of every month. And after she does that for so long, because Sammy's, of course, she kills it. She knocks cases out like crazy. She's really good at what she does, just like anything she does. So eventually she will be full-time work from home. Won't have to leave. She will work from home, right? That's what we're shooting for. Then we'll be home together all the time. And then hopefully, like I've been saying, I can get something up and rolling to where I'm making money. Like I want to do something to where I am generating money. That's the thing is it's not like if I could make $200-300 extra a month, we would be good. I mean, that's literally like, we're not trying to strike it rich. We're just trying to be comfortable, which we are now. But like I said, if I could find something to where I could generate just a few $100 extra a month, that's all we're looking to do, And so we've already sat and really discussed this, and that way we can get things going out here, and basically, like, really the little bit that I need to be able to generate would just be going into like this stuff, like the chicken pen and the garden and getting our homestead rolling, really is it. So, but baby steps. God's at work right now, I promise you that. I mean, look where we are, right? Imagine, my Uncle Ed knows, 12 years ago, I was in a motel, weighed 100, or probably 100 pounds, soaking wet, hiding from society, just in the depths of hell, working at a motel for a free room, a motel full of nothing but just bad things, right? And look where we are, So I am just so 100% blessed to be where we are right now. Like, feel like a millionaire compared to where I was 12 years ago, 10 years ago. So this April will be 9 years of sobriety. Sorry, I just been talking. Make Sammy a mod. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize. Sammy, you got access to Goat Daze. I don't even know if I can do it from here. No. Add as moderator. Did it give you a wrench, Sammy? It ain't showing. I just added you as a moderator, so. Yes, Sammy, I just did it. I don't know why it's not putting a wrench next to your name, though. No, you are a managing moderator. But, yeah, life is good, guys. Life is going so good. We're getting along excellent. We're being able to spend all this time with each other. Like, it's just good. Other than this car situation, that's the only kink we've got going on in our life right now. Is these stupid vehicles. And I am so sick of fighting vehicles. But, yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it. She got a wrench. Yeah. Yes, we've thank you, Melinda. I appreciate that. We have. Right here is where we had planned on where we're planning on doing our potatoes. We're just gonna grow our potatoes in this. This is gonna be our potato bin. We're just gonna fill it up with soil and plant some potatoes in there. This is where my garlic was, man, but my garlic, it did not survive the winter like Jan said it would. One of them did. I got one garlic that survived. There was like 30 of them in here. Now, will they come back? I don't know. Maybe they'll come back. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what happened. So yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go in here and get me something to eat and then go work on this car. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Everyone is amazing. And eventually I'm going to get my computer figured out where we can get some stinking regular videos going. I've got plenty of content. I have been recording. So I have plenty of content for several videos to do. I've actually already edited one, but that's when it messed up. It wouldn't let me upload it. So all right, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out, man. And I don't know, I'll be popping up on live sometime. You never know. Just keep an eye out. You'll see us. And I love you guys. Y'all stay blessed. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. And love everyone. I love you, Uncle Ed. Love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Y'all's amazing. Stay blessed, guys.